If you drive a Mazda B2200, then you know you are at the low end of the totem pole when it comes to power, handling, and braking compared to any modern car. And sometimes this truck literally was quite terrifying if it was pouring down rain and you were trying to navigate the roads that you were driving on. It's not a very fun car. I'm going to show you a really inexpensive way that's going to just be like, I can't even describe how drastic of an improvement to make in this old technology car. And it's really going to be as simple as getting rid of your factory wheels. It's not so much that these weren't anything wrong with the wheel itself, except that it's a 14-inch wheel. And the tires you seem to be able to get for these things these days are basically made for a trailer. They're not made for a vehicle. I don't care what it says on the sidewall of these tires, what these ratings think. This thing's supposed to be an all-season 95 MS whatever. The most piece of crap tire that you can possibly put on a vehicle. And it's definitely terrifying driving this car in the rain. This thing's like the hardest rubber ever. And it's just super slick. There's no grip. The advertised tread width, it's impossible for that to be correct. What I did was at a garage, just happened to be nosing around his junk pile and found a set of takeoff wheels that came off a Toyota pickup truck. Asked the guy what he wanted for them. He said, "Oh no, $100. I said, "Sounds like a deal to me." I took and used the wheels didn't have any tires mounted on them, so I just took some aircraft paint remover and stripped off all the old crusty off clear coat. These were usually like a chrome colored clear coat or a polished aluminum clear coated. And I just got all that clear coat off, primered it, shot them with a charcoal gray, and this is how they look after 7 years. Pretty good. This is how my tires look after 7 years. And the biggest thing about these is they are 15x7. Now my tread width rating is only a 215 versus what's supposed to be originally a 205. I want to show you the actual difference in the tires. It's pretty phenomenal. If you actually compare the amount of tread width of these two tires, it's like 50-60% more from the new tires. It's just like almost like false advertising, but this is what you only thing you can buy for these old wheels, and it just sucks. So you actually put this 15x7 wheel on your car, you're gonna be absolutely shocked at how differently the car, how stable it is in corners, how much more predictable it is in corners, and also how much better you feel like you're not going to lock up and kill yourself when you push on the brakes when it's raining. And the absolute best thing about these wheels is they require no machining at all. They have the exact correct spacing, but the opening for the wheel is actually bigger than the Mazda. So the only thing you need to do to properly mount these, some people wouldn't do it, but I suggest you do it, is to get what we call wheel spacers. Not spacers, these are the whatever they're called. They take up the difference in them. I forget the name right this second, but I'll show you what size you need to fit this Toyota wheel onto your Mazda. And this is the size. It's listed in millimeters right here. You can see the wheel adapter, I think that's what they're called. You see, and that's the size that you need. 106.1 by 93.1 millimeters. So the outside is 106.1, inside is 93.1. Okay, and that makes those wheels fit perfectly on here. You don't have to do any machine work to that wheel whatsoever. A little 4 cheap spacers, all 4 wheels. They sit right on here perfectly. And to show you how they fit on the car, obviously I have the car jacked up a little bit, but this is basically how they look on the car. It's not like they stick out real far. To me, they don't look bad at all. They actually look way better. Honestly, they look way better than the originals, but I'm gonna show you this side just to see how the view of the wheel sits in the car, in the truck. Obviously it sticks out a little bit more from the offset that's in these wheels, and they're so much wider. But oh my goodness, 4 inexpensive wheels that you can hopefully find at a junkyard somewhere, or just sitting in some back of some dude's garage that were taken off of some older Toyota because they want to put some fancy wheels on the car, will change your Mazda to night and day. I promise you, the driving feel of this car will have you, just give you newfound confidence. You won't believe the difference it'll make in your car. So appreciate you watching. Thank you.